Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Crafting with V. If you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you. And if you are returning, thank you so much for returning. Hey, let's wait until we get a few people in here. But I am just working on this diamond painting today. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, so as I continue working on it, we will uncover it. It's not a mystery painting, it's just one that I had, and I'm kind of doing this like the mystery paintings. This thing that I have my phone on so I can see the chat is not wanting to cooperate today. Hi, Julie. Hi, Nita. Margie, welcome. So glad to see you here. But how is everyone doing today? Good morning, Connie. Okay, so we are going to try this today. I'm going to try to unbox one of my Josephine walls for the stash unboxing part of this. So we're going to see if it'll work. It may not because these are huge paintings. And like I said, with my stash paintings, I normally take the toolkits out, so there probably will not be one in here. 99% of mine are missing the toolkits in them because I've already taken them out. But let's see if we can get this one unboxed. Okay, this is a Josephine wall. It is a 70 centimeters by 87 centimeters, and this is the Pisces one. I gotta save my bag so I can roll it back up in there. We'll have to look at this in sections. Okay. Let's see how much of this y'all can see. But I absolutely loved Josephine Walls. I was so sad whenever they quit selling her artwork at Diamond Art Club. But this is one that I definitely wanted to get because this is my birth sign. Oops. Okay. Well, I dropped the little pamphlet. And I'm going to show this to you. Is it upside down? It is. We'll put it this way so you can see it. I love Josephine Walls. I think I've got Snow Queen. And I'm trying to look at them. Spirit of Flight, Mask of Love, and this one. And I've already completed 2 of them. So, go ahead and lay these over here. I need to clean off my desk because I do not have room. But, okay. I'm going to start out with this part. I just love the way her watercolors really, I love these paintings. Just, I think it's because of the watercolors. And then you've got the 2 fish down here. And then the coral reef. The bottom with the seaweed and all that. There's some more fish. I think that once this is done, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I do not have one that is 200 colors. This one has 66 colors. And it looks like 4 ABs. So it's not that many colors. This was before Diamond Art Club started putting a bunch more colors in their paintings. But I'm going to put her on the screen so y'all can see her while we're looking at these colors. I really don't know if I want to take these out because I don't think I'll be able to get these back in the package just right. Maybe we'll just take a little shortcut to looking at these. Take them out like this. Look at all those colors. We might as well look at them, huh? Okay. These two were by themselves. Hi, Pauline. How are you? I'll eventually get this back in the box, so no big deal. Let's. This one has a lot of the colors in it. There is one of the ABs. That's a lot of greens. And I think my favorite one of Josephine Wall's paintings is Mask of Love. I don't know why I haven't done that one yet, but I haven't. I'm doing pretty good this morning. Unfortunately, I got to go to work here in a little bit, but that'll be okay. Okay, let's. We're just going to go through these colors really, really quick. And I was working on my woodland panorama this morning and lost track of time and realized what time it was like 15 minutes before I was supposed to go live. So I was trying to rush around because I was like, that is not good. It seems like on Saturday mornings, if I do anything else, I get sidetracked and time just gets away from me. That is one of the ABs. That's 125. It's a very pale, pale yellow. Okay, one more strip of these, and then I've got to put them back. Got a bunch of greens, some blues. I know I did not catch all of the ABs. I caught 3 of them though. I love this pink AB. Okay, that is all for this painting. These are just quick looks at paintings in my stashes. They're not complete unboxings where I show you where all the ABs and everything are. But we just kind of do a really quick unboxing on them. Let's see. Trying to get these back in the bag. We'll see if it works. Okay, Cheetah. Let's see. And we're going to take this one and wrap it around it, I think. I don't know how well this one's going to fit back in the bag. You are so welcome. I'm trying to slowly show y'all my stash, but each week I'm trying to do a different artist in these. I think I have, but I do have a lot of Hannah Lynn's, a lot of Randall Spangler's. Those are probably what you're going to see the most of. Yeah, I don't think this is going to fit back in the box, but that's okay. I've got a shelf over here that I can put these grills on if I cannot get them back in the box. Sorry about all the noise. Okay. Yeah, nowhere near as neat as it was whenever I opened it up. Hi, Granny. How are you? I was just showing everybody my Highseas by Josephine Wall. Oops. I am dropping stuff all over the place. But I'll go ahead and show it a little bit at a time one more time. That's the girl. And then down here, you have the little fish in the bottom of the sea. I absolutely, oh, I didn't even notice this right here. This looks like he's got, what is his name off of The Little Mermaid? The dad, Ariel's dad, in the little seashell with the two seahorses. I just now noticed that whenever I was putting this up. It's amazing what you can notice whenever you pick these up after not having them out for a long time. Okay, I missed something, didn't I? Why is that popping up on here? Okay. That, Connie, that's great. I love Hannah Lynn paintings. I absolutely love her paintings. She's right up there with Randall Spangler and Ann Stokes, and I know two completely different artists with completely different paintings, but I love both of them. Okay, let's see. Although I've only got like 2 Ann Stokes paintings. I wish I had more. Let's see if I can put this back in here. I'm going to put the sticker sheet in my book with all the sticker sheets, though, so I'm going to leave it out. But yeah, that's not going to fit back in there. I'll try to get it back in there later, but for now, I will put those drills over on my shelf. Now, if I go to do this and I cannot find my drills, you are going to have to remind me I put them on my Coca-Cola shelf. Because I will probably forget. Okay, so I explained a little bit about this. I'm going to do this kind of like the mystery painting, except I'm just going to randomly pick a square off of this to work on these. This is the smaller squares. Somebody asked me in the comments again what size squares I'm using on my my diamond, my mystery painting. And I'll show you these real quick. These are the ones that I've used and some that are just cut. Where did the rest of these go? What did I do with them? Did I put them in here? Well, they just disappeared and I was just using them last night. I know, there they are. Okay, so this is a 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. And these are some that I got off of Amazon. They're just different decorative ones, and they have the grid already on here. But I have noticed with this grid on here that I used to cut it, that these are slightly different sizes. Yes. My mystery painting one is the Sheena pack from the new one that I'm working on, and I'm recording one square at a time, but I didn't want to do that one on the lives. So I just did this one, but I'm going to let y'all guess as I go along what it is. It's not actually a mystery painting, but I've got it all covered up like one. And this one, I'm not going to record each and every square on it. Y'all will just see it as we work on it on the lives. But this one is just a tiny Dreamer Designs ones that I had in my stash. But getting back to the squares, see, I'm getting sidetracked so easily today. These are the size squares that I'm using. They're 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. What I do, I'm losing everything today, is I have these and I cut these into four different little ones, and then I put them on my painting. So these are what I'm mainly using on my mystery painting, but it's 2 by 2 centimeters. And y'all just fell, so let me get my phone set back up so I can read it. That is fine, Kathy. I'm glad that you stopped by. Okay. What did I miss? What got destroyed, Danita? I'm so sorry something got messed up. Hi, Kathy. Okay, maybe my phone will stay better that way so that I can read it. But this is what I use to cut my cut those 4 by 4 squares into 2 by 2s. Makes it so much easier to cut them straight, at least. Okay, I'm going to put that back down there, and I'm just going to pick one of these random squares. Oh, that is so sad. But anyway, I'm just going to pick one of these, and this is one that y'all can guess on anytime you want. Okay, how about we go with this one right here? If I can get the release paper off. I'm just missing all kinds of conversations. Oh, okay, the names of the horses. I had to look at my other screen to see what I missed. Okay, so when I put this one in here, this is just my little house thing that I keep all these little mystery or all these little release papers in so I don't lose them. And then I'm going to straighten up this one so that I can get that full line right there. Okay. Yeah, I was working on my woodland panorama last night. This one I decided to kit up in these so I can save my towers for everything else. So since it was a small one, but it had so many colors, I was surprised. This little itty bitty painting has 46 colors. Yes, I'm sorry, Margie, not 2 centimeters, 2 inches by 2 inches. Yes, I am so sorry. You are absolutely correct. My mind is not here today. Good morning, Miss Lizard. I just have, it's like I've been getting headaches for like a month straight every single day. And whenever I got my new glasses, they just completely went away. I did not realize how much my sight had changed. And that was the reason I was getting those headaches every single day. Morning, Grams. How are you? Okay. Let's put that there. I'm going to take that off of there. And we're going to use this one. Let's see. Let's start out with the K's. There's quite a few of those. And next week, I'll try to have some of the Would You Rather games and stuff prepared. I was going to do it this week, but like I said, I got sidetracked. I was diamond painting on Woodland Panorama, and 15 minutes before I was supposed to go live, I realized what time it was. So, I did not get to get that all prepared. It's sort of like I've got 3 videos recorded that I've got to edit and put up next week. I was hoping to get one of them this week, but I will get them put up next week. If not this weekend, if I can find time with working. I'm going to take a sip of coffee real quick. I had to put it in my cup that I take with me back here since I don't have my my little heating thing for my coffee. So I was working on my woodland panorama this morning and completely lost track of time. So if I'm ever late for a live or something, Granny, you need to call me and tell me, because I don't know what I was thinking this morning. I got up at 7:30 like normal, and I still lost track of time. But I hadn't worked on Woodland Panorama in quite a while, and I started working on it again. And I forgot that I had dropped some drills. And it wasn't one of the packs of drills that I had a whole lot of them to be able to drop. So I put them in a different container. Good morning, Jackie. How are you? So I put them in a different container, and I had completely forgotten what I did with them. Well, I was looking for them, and Joshua just picks up a container. Is this them? And I look over at it, and it has the 832, and then it has WP on it. And I was like, yes, that is them. I still got to find my little wire basket thing so that I can clean them, but at least I found them. Or he found them anyway. He came in there, walked in there, and within 5 seconds found those drills that I've been looking for like 20 minutes. That is okay, Grams. No big deal. So, I don't know. I was trying to figure that out, and then I started working on a square and got it completed. I like these little mini squares, though. I could get them completed really, really quick. But it was either work on this one or my stitch one, and I just really don't want to work on that stitch painting right now because it wasn't turning out right. Hold on. Yes, I have considered that too. It's just I can see using that, but I don't know that long tray. I'm not sure I would be able to take that with me places, but let me show you something real quick. Bye, Tita. I'm so sorry. I almost missed you saying bye. If you get the 60 count, the 60 count Forever Young trays, which is what I have here, it comes in this plastic case. And you can actually fit 7 of these Diamond Art Club trays in here and still be able to pull them out pretty easily. So that's what I was using 5 of these for something else, so I put these 7 in here just for the reason. And if you ever have some that aren't working right, which I've had one of these come open once, it has not came open again since. So I think it was just something that happened. But if ever you need to replace some of them, you can actually use your Diamond Art Club trays. Which I switch my trays all the time. I have all kinds of. I love my butterfly trays though, and I love those Forever Young trays. Those two are my favorite. And then the Diamond Art Club trays are third on the list. Yes, I absolutely love those trays. But it works out really well. I'm using 5 of those trays for my Chuck Pinson, which I haven't finished yet. I'm debating on waiting until the Chuck Pinson comes around again to finish that. I haven't completely decided yet. It may be a little bit too far along to actually enter into the check along, but I might go ahead and do it and post the pictures anyway, just for the sake of doing it. Yes, they are all. I love all of those trays. These I got some of the art dot ones. They aren't quite my favorite. And the cat eared, I like those whenever I take them with me because they fit in my little crate so well. But this particular painting had way too many colors for the cat ear ones. Works. Really? I haven't actually. I think I did see that advertised somewhere. I forgot all about that. I just don't have 6 future bricks to go in, and I've only got 20 of them. But they work really, really well. The more that I use them, the better that I like them. It took me a while to get used to the lid being on the end of them. Yes, they do help a lot with the bigger paintings, especially if you miss one. All you got to do is pull the tray out, get that one drill, put it in, and then put it back. Really? I didn't know Cat Eared had came out with new ones. Um, the art dot, I don't know what it is. I just don't care for them as much. If they would have stuck to their old trays that they had and made a way to put a lid on those, I think I would have liked them better. But they're ones that they have now, they're kind of hard to get the lid off of. Whenever you're trying to use them, I struggle with getting the lids off of them. And the bigger ones, for some reason, I struggle to get them lined up. The ones without the lids, though, I love those trays. That is what I actually have over in my stationary tower, over where I was working on my woodland panorama at. Um, I don't have a diamond painting over there right now, but yeah, that is exactly what I was saying. They're they're just so hard to get the lids on and off of. Believe me, I'm going to try each one every time. And as soon as I get enough of, I'm working on getting a gift card on my games from Misplay. As soon as I get enough, I'm almost there. I've got like dollar or two left to get my $25 gift card. And I'm going to get, they've got some that are Forever Young trays. They look like the Forever Young trays, but they're a generic one. I'm going to get some of those and try them out. I know I don't know if they've got new ones of those. I think they did release their older trays. They've got like a 60 pack of those that they released, but I'm not sure. Looking at this color on the canvas, it looks like it's green, but these drills are actually yellow. It's the right drill though. I double checked the thing on the side of the key code on the side of the canvas. That's what I love about doing paintings. You can watch them come to life even if they're different colors on the canvas. Well, did I miss something here? Uh, I'm doing this like a mystery one. It is a tiny, it's a one of the smaller Dreamer designs. I'm kind of letting y'all guess what it is until I get more done on it. Just something fun to do. Okay, I must have missed something that they came out with. But yeah, this was just one that was in my stash and I decided to do it that way since with my actual mystery one, if y'all want to guess on it, you're going to have to send emails and we'll make a segment in those videos so that we can discuss that so that people who don't want to know what it is can bow out of the video at that time. Yeah, this one's not actually a mystery painting. It's just one that we're kind of treating like one. I'm trying to keep it a secret for you, though, Margie. As long as I can. I'm absolutely enjoying it, though. I was hoping to get another square recorded last night, but I've only got 3 squares done on it, and I'm itching to do another one. But on those, I'm at least going to record the spin and the after picture on some of them, and some of them I'll record the whole thing. Because it would take me forever to do a video on every single square. It would be 180 days if I did a video every single day on it. And I think that that'll be a little bit too long, but if I do one without recording it, I will record the spin and record the picture of the square. I love doing my paintings this way, especially if I can lay them all on the desk at once. Now, if you've got one that goes over the side of the desk, it's a little bit hard to do with these small of squares. Oh, I hope that you get it. I hope they get it to you quick, Anita. Yeah, I've got another one that's actually on my editing software, and I've got it halfway edited, but unless I get off work early tonight, I probably won't get a chance to do it until like Tuesday. Okay, is that all of the K's? I think that was all the K's. Well, at least they're doing that for you. A lot of companies probably wouldn't print one more of them for something like that. They would probably just give you some other type of compensation. Okay, which one should we do next? How about the J's? Let's see. Where is my J? Right there. Number 41. That is really good. At least you got that. I think I would have been so mad. Monday, I should be getting in my order from Dreamer Designs. I shouldn't have ordered it. But, Julie, I blame you for that. I had to go on there and look at the one. It's by the same artist that did Woodland Panorama, and it's the ice one. So now I've got Firebird Panorama, and I've got this other one that I need to, or will have this other one I need to unbox. And then, since I already had it in my cart, and I had that $50 points coupon, I went ahead and got the mystery box. So wish me luck on that one. But if there's some that I don't like, I do have an idea of what I'm going to do with them. It is pretty, and I don't know what it is about her. I think it's a girl. I couldn't tell you for sure. Cyro. But I love the artwork of that artist. I don't know what it is. Something just draws me to that one. But there is a lot of paintings by that same artist that are completely different looking too. I'm going to love working on it as much as the Woodland Panorama, but I'm definitely not going to have enough wall space to put all these up. We are already at 43 minutes. This hour just goes by so quick. I cannot believe how quick it goes by. Okay, I was making sure my chat was still going. Everybody got quiet all of a sudden. I know, if I did not have to get ready for work, I would definitely stay on longer and not worry about it. Maybe one of these weekends I'll take a weekend off from work and we can have a longer live. It's funny you said that because my granddaughter said that she wanted her diamond painting on the ceiling so that she could look at it when she was sleeping. I have not even looked again, and I know y'all are going to tell me about something that's on there. And I'm going to be like, nope, I'm not going to go look. And then I'm going to go look anyway and wish that I could get it. That happens every week. So true. I probably would get rained on by drills. I am going to behave. I really don't have the money to buy one right now, so I have no choice. Well, I wish you luck on that, Jackie. I hope you have more willpower than I do. But Thursday I did go up to Van Buren, but I didn't walk the streets for one thing to look at all the stores. For one thing, it was pouring down rain. So all I did was I sat in the car up there, and then once people cleared out on the canopy thing, I went under the canopy and listened to it rain. Diamond painted a little bit. It was so nice. But eventually I will go back up there. Josh works on a different day this next week. So we'll see if it's crowded up there this next week, because I think the day that he works this time is a day that the train runs. I'm not sure, but I think it is. I know. It's like they're just wanting me to buy more of them. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. I have my stash sitting in front of me, and I'm still like, I want that painting. Yeah, that's one of my problems. I'm drawn to the bigger paintings. I really, really am. And over half of my paintings are large size paintings. And I just dropped my pen. Come here. How does it? But yeah, over half of mine are large size paintings. I was looking, trying to find one that I could find the drills to really quick to do this one. And eventually I will get these done. But it's going to take me a while. I know the ones used to, there was a fair amount of balance between the rounds and the square drill paintings, but now it seems like most of them are coming out in square drills. Did I get all the J's? Okay, so I think we're going to work on the P's next. That is the size of this painting, but the way I'm doing it, it's going to take me a little bit to get it done, because I've got my bigger paintings as well. That is absolutely great, Connie. These, I don't seem to be having any trouble. This is a square drill too. And these are just fine. Leave that out so I don't forget what number I have here. I love the fairy dust drills, and I understand what you mean, but whenever I just really like the fairy dust drills. And I think a lot of it is that I have a love-hate relationship with the ABs. I absolutely love the way that they look, but trying to put them down, which I'm not having as much trouble, even with my vacuum pen. And then this pen right here, I'm doing really good with it too. On Majestic Armand, I bet that's coming along really pretty. I've got to get caught up on all of my videos. Good morning, Miss Bell. How are you? So glad you were able to stop by. But yeah, I'm just so far behind on my videos because I can't listen to them at work anymore. I love watching Miss Bell's videos. Every time I watch her videos, I'm always laughing. But 52 minutes. Okay, we've got about 8 minutes left. We'll go ahead and finish up these peas, and I don't know if I'll get to finish up one of the other colors. That is great, Miss Bill. I've, like I said, I'm behind on watching videos. I used to listen and watch all my videos while I was at work, but now I can't do that quite so much anymore. We're not allowed to use our phones in the office anymore. So I try to watch them while I'm driving, or not watch them, but listen to them while I'm driving. I normally, if I have a YouTube video on, I'll lay my phone down in the seat upside down. The Karen Reed trial. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. I I myself don't watch a lot of them. I don't watch a lot of news. I almost forgot what color I was working on again. I've heard of that, but I've never actually tried it. But I bought the twist and pick pen from VAC, but I like their copper tips with the clear wax better than the metal tip that came with it. And these seem to be working really well on the ABs, but I do have to twist it up a little bit more whenever I'm placing ABs. But it's not like you can see all the wax on the drills, though. So it works out pretty well. But if I'm in the living room, I'll use my vacuum pen on them. There is nothing wrong with that, Jackie. I I don't watch a whole lot of the news. I hear a lot of it. My husband is always watching the news and stuff, but I try to stay away from it as much as possible. That's okay, Tracy. Thank you for stopping by. But I still have to listen to it sometimes. In the afternoons, I'll diamond paint in the living room with him in there while he's watching TV. Um, I did go to the Dollar Tree the other day again, and I found a few more things. Um, I've still got to record part of that video. One thing about these glasses with my headphones on, it's starting to hurt my ears. I may have to find a different set of headphones for whenever I'm doing my lives. And my allergies are starting to pick up again today. I have a feeling I'm definitely going to need my allergy pill. But what time is it? We got 3 minutes left, something like that. That is okay. I'm almost done with these peas. Okay. I got all the peas done, and we will work on this next week. Maybe next week I'll actually get one full square on it done in the live. I I don't have an iPhone. iPods, those types will not stay in my ears. I'll try to Bluetooth my open ear ones that I have from. They're a Walmart brand. They're just on brand, and they work pretty well most of the time. But I haven't tried Bluetoothing them to my computer yet. I have to take an allergy pill every day. Otherwise, I'm constantly it bothering me. But at least I go to Dollar Tree and get the cheaper ones. Okay. Well, I have to go get ready for work. I am so glad that everybody stopped by. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed this today, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see everyone next week. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Take care, everyone. Bye.